get you to set up here. Okay. Hello, family and friends. This is Kim at Auberlawn Cottage. And my boys are laying down, so hopefully it'll be peaceful. I have a haul from the British food shop. I placed a $97.64 haul. We're gonna get rolling with this. First thing up, I set this on the floor because I didn't want it to get knocked over, is Bristol Best pork gravy with a rich flavor, foiled in freshness with real meat juices. And this is 250G. I don't know what that stands for. Does it say the ounces? The pork gravy was $8.29 because every time I try and order pork gravy, it's I never get it. I get a jar. I don't want a jar. I want to be able to make my own gravy and flavor it. It's cheaper. So I get a jar of the liquid gravy already pre-done. So it's a pretty good sized jar, as you can see. So I was happy to see that on there. First time I've seen this on there. And so I snapped it up. Yeah, first time I've seen it in the pork. And I had been watching for months, and they just had a few pieces here, a little bit there of what I wanted, and I didn't want to because shipping is a little bit more expensive. So I went in last week and checked, and they had everything I wanted. So it's like, gotta get it now. Gotta get it while the getting's good. Okay, Somerset pork was $3.49 each, which is a good price, because I know you can find these on eBay, but they're a lot more expensive. And yes, I have to pay cash for this. So I got my Somerset pork 3 packs. And I love this stuff. This is a repurchase, always will be. Somerset pork casserole, bursting with herbs and spices by Schwartz brand. No hydrogenated fat, no added preservatives or MSG. You just add to this some lean pork, an onion, and 1 apple. And I will sometimes add a little wine, red wine, into it. I have a bottle in the fridge of good red wine that I save. Sometimes I like it with the red wine, and sometimes I don't. It's very good. And depending on how much meat you put in it, it will feed 2 to 3 people, maybe even 4, you know. This can be put over noodles, this could be put over rice, this could be put over potatoes. And yeah, I like it really well. It's one of my favorites on the pork casserole. Alright, up next is the chicken and leek, and this one is one of my favorites here. This is a hard one to get. $3.49 per pack. I brought 3 packs. I usually buy 3 at a time. And basically same company. This one has no artificial colors in it. That was the only change. Then you add bacon, chicken breast. I always use drumsticks because I'm not a real fan of white meat chicken. Leeks, milk, and cheddar cheese. And this is so flippin' yummy. So I really, really like this. I probably like this better than the Somerset pork. Up next, it's the beef casserole, $3.49 each. I got 3 packs. This is by Coleman's. It says 4 servings. This one does. I'm imagining you could probably get 4 servings out of each packet, regardless of what it is. Just depending on how much meat you put in it. You need to add 2 onions, 3 carrots, and it says 450 g of lean braising steak cubed. It's going to get stew meat. So I use stew meat on mine. And this is good. Not as good as those, but it's good. And all these I've had before. Chicken casserole. Coleman's. I got 3 of them. And I think all these are $3.49. Yep, $3.49 a pack. All you add to this one is 2 onions, 4 skinless chicken portions, and 3 carrots. Well, I use skin and all, so there you go. You gotta use what you got. So, yep. And this one is good. I consider it in the beef casserole mix. And the last of the little casserole packets is probably, this is right up there. This is seriously good. It's either number 1 or number 2. It's by Coleman's. It's the, I got 3 of them. It's the sausage casserole. I love this. It's so good. And you just add some sausage, and it could probably use whatever sausage you want, but I get like Bratz, original Bratz, or Abdul Dooley sausage, which is rare to find available. 2 onions, mushrooms, and a little bit of red bell pepper chunked up. I guess I should have showed you guys the back. They're very simple, very basic recipes. I usually use my cast iron skillet on the whole project of each one as I'm going, and then that way if it has to go into the oven, which my oven is broken, and hopefully when my son gets back from the Philippines he'll get that fixed. And then I can just pop the cast iron skillet straight into the oven, so I'm only using 1 pan. I'm lazy like that, but they say work smarter, not harder, right? Okay. So there is all of those. So I was real happy, because that's usually the problem. Those are the main things I go in there for. That's my priority. And if they only have 1 or 2, you know, it's not worth the shipping to do it. So for months now, I've waited and waited, and then all of it. So then I got some additional stuff, like the pork gravy. That problem is now solved. Another thing I needed was some lamb bouillon. This is by OXO, and you get 12 bouillon cubes, so now I can make gravy for my lamb. I have a nice breast of lamb in my freezer that I want to cook up in my slow cooker. And I can still use my slow cooker. I brought one since my oven broke. Um, this is $5.49 because you will not find these here. And I like mutton. That's all there is to it. So, and shepherd's pie, I did get a good deal on Amazon. I got 6 packs for something I don't remember. I hauled it a long time ago. So shepherd's pie would also have been in here, but I've got plenty of that stashed away, so I'm good on that. But that would have been, had I not found that bargain, another one of those packet sets. Okay, I have not tried the bouillon, but I'm sure it's going to be good. I got me some Hobnobs. Yes. And I opened it and I ate one and they're delicious. McVitie's. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Hobnobs. It's the knobbly biscuit. I don't think it has much sugar in it. It really barely has some sweetness, but it's delicious. It's kind of like an oatmeal bran flavor. And I'll just kind of show you. That's what they look like. But it's very tasty. Very, very tasty. Not a whole lot of sweet. Less sweet than I think you'd get from like an oatmeal cookie, although I haven't had one for a long time. So I'd not had these before, so I wanted to try. So I broke down and brought some Hobnobs, and $4.99 for this big roll. This is the bigger. They have cheaper ones. This was the bigger, whatever their G weight. I don't know how to do that. This is 300 GE, I guess. It's GE, not just G. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, so I got me a pack of Hobnobs. We'll rebuy these. They're nice. Nice little treat to have one or two of these with your tea. So, although I had one with my coffee. So, very good. And I decided to get two because to get two is cheaper than to get one on Amazon. Yes, that's right. For me to buy two from here was cheaper than to buy one box from Amazon. And it's the Tarts. I wanted some Tarts with my tea. That beautiful box of tea that I got and my beautiful bone china teacup. And I got some little things to go with it so I can have one tart with my tea. I'll probably stick these in the freezer and then pull out one tart ahead of time to defrost. They were $6.59 each. I think they were 14 something per box on Amazon, where these were $6.59. So I went ahead and got two of these boxes of tarts, and they're the same. So I'm going to put one down because they're a little weighty. Mrs. Kipling's Exceedingly Good Cakes. Sitz Cherry Bakewells. It's a nation's favorite. And I can't see well enough to tell you like carbs and all that. I can't see this. But they just look yummy. It says light pastry cases with a layer of fruity jam from, oh, you guys hopefully can figure out what that word is. I'm not going there. I'm leaving it up to you. You're on your own. Frangipane sponge. Yeah, I didn't say that right. Soft icing and hand-placed cherry on top. Can't beat that. So at any rate, now I imagine this is going to be, I haven't opened these because I've not tried these. I imagine these will have sugar in them, though. I'm guessing pretty well with all that. Unlike the Hobnobs, this is going to be sweet. So, I think if a person could eat one, I don't know, there's six, so they're probably halfway good size. You could even eat a half, maybe, and then eat the other half, wrap it up and put it in the fridge, eat the other half later, the next day or something, because I can tell when something jacks with my sugar almost immediately. And if that becomes the issue, then I'll just eat a half per day. And if it's too much of an issue, well, I've tried them once in my life, and then I won't be able to eat them. The Hobnobs are going to be no problem. And I do believe that's everything that I ordered for $97.69. The shipping was $13.29. The original order was $84.30. But see, because of the shipping, it's cheaper. There's a big British store in England that I would love to shop with, but the shipping starts at automatically, I think, $27.99. And then it starts going up as you start putting in your cart, and it's like, well, wait a minute, I'm not rich like that. So, and plus I like to be thrifty. This store is in California, so it's located in California. And I believe they have another store, I don't know the name of it. But yeah, that's my British food shop. I've ordered from them several times. I've enjoyed everything I've gotten. So, alright, we're done. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please like. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried any of this stuff. I already gave you a review on the Hobnobs. And I've given you a review on those seasoning packets. They're good. Like I say, I haven't tried the bouillon or the gravy or the tarts, but I'm sure all's going to be well. Just with my blood sugars, I have to watch the tarts. So at any rate, later. Blessings. Oops.